For the first few years when I was trying to grow the business, my only goal was trying to provide as much value to the marketplace as humanly possible. And up until probably a few weeks ago when I moved to Scottsdale, the objective changed from trying to provide as much value as possible to trying to make as much money as possible. And funny enough, what's happened is my income has gone down because of it. And well, it actually hasn't gone down. It was not going up at the rate as which it was, where I just need to go back in the same mind frame as if I provide as much value to the marketplace, which just means people are choosing to spend their earned energy, because all money is a way to store your excess energy and productivity in a bank account. And then when you are buying something, you are choosing to purchase that instead of storing your energy. So therefore, is a massive compliment is if someone is buying your product or service. And I work with super, super large businesses where I'm helping them take over their kind of social media and strategy so they can get more customers for their business. And my approach, or at least my thought process, was always just provide as much value as humanly possible, and the reward is going to be income. But that's not the goal is not income. The goal is be the best and just show the absolute best results. And that has changed. Well, that kind of changed, and I just need to reframe that situation. And then I know I actually am 100% confident the income will just instantly skyrocket. We were getting absolutely dialed in the new house. This is the first time. The other roommate, Cade, he's been red pilling us on blue light glasses all day. He ran a half marathon this morning, came over, and just has been completely tearing shit up in the house.
What's up, guys?
we were playing pickleball. This is just like, who do you surround yourself with? That's another question. I mean, Cade left last night to go up to Flagstaff, which is super high elevation, to go and run a half marathon. Then come back, we play some pickleball. We're gonna watch a 4-hour long podcast for the rest of the evening. And so we actually have this up. We have 3 monitors for this podcast in case we didn't need enough. So I do want to increase my income though. Like that is something that needs to happen to live the lifestyle that I want to. But every single day when I was in the shower recently, I've been thinking, how do I get to $100,000 per month or X number? It doesn't really matter. Where I vividly remember 4 months ago when I was thinking, because this is really all I think about all day, every day. It was, how do I provide more value? That was always the question to myself. How can I do a better job at what I'm currently doing? That was always the thought process. And now that that's shifted, I just need to reframe that back, because during that time, my income was completely skyrocketing because I was doing a better job. And income is just a result of doing a better job. Also, first time taking mushrooms tonight. Microdosing on some mushrooms. I have no clue what's going to happen. I know my ears are kind of hot right now. I don't know if that happens. So, Kate, can you explain why we're microdosing on mushrooms?
For me, it just gives me a little bit of a different viewpoint on, I guess, perspective. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the main thing. Like, I feel like it helps me be like more present in the moment, and then it also helps give me a little bit of a different viewpoint without like negatively affecting my health.
Yeah, because you don't drink, smoke. You just eat. Cade probably eats healthier than any human I've ever met before. Yeah, but you're still eating the super healthy cookies somehow. So I don't really do any drugs or anything. I drink once in a while, but a lot of my friends, we're mega microdosing. So Kate said we really won't even really feel anything. We took it pretty recently. I feel just very normal. I guess I have no clue what's going to happen. I could be in my room shaking at nighttime, begging for the police to come and save me. But I never do drugs, and I wouldn't really consider this like doing like a drug. It's really just an incredible low dose of mushrooms, so we can focus on this podcast that we're all going to watch on exiled brain surgeons, DARPA mind control, quantum biology, and sunlight medicine, which basically showing Cade already listened to it, and he was saying that we need to watch it. That there is a massive not negative consequences of blue light and how much they've infiltrated over the past few decades, and how dangerous they can be for your health and all these other things, and why blue light glasses are so important. I do have some on. Kid has some super diesel ones, so me and PJ both ordered a pair of those to really try and, especially because we spend all day on this. We do have an EMF blocker, which is the radiation that's kind of shoving away from all of the like technology at all times. We have one in the house. Kate has one on his keychain, but just trying, like, especially with how often PJ and I mean, I'm on my laptop all day, every single day, and I know that it negatively affects me. When I finish like a 6, 7 hour session sitting down, focused on my laptop, afterwards, if I try and do something, everything's just wrong. Like nothing actually feels good. My brain feels foggy. I have this massive like just darkness going over me. So we're definitely not meant to be on our laptops all day. I mean, humans were just not wired that way. It's an artificial technology that is kind of infiltrated. So getting a higher dose pair of these types of blue light glasses, and just learn a bit more about the kind of science behind it, because you want to learn how things work. This is just things that you like. Just because I'm usually focused on business all day, every day. I like to learn about these other things, especially if it's health related, because it's so important. But these fuckers are waiting for me so we can start this. So I make a video every day for 1,000 days. Today, actually, my 1 year video will be posted in like 3 or 4 days. There'll be a young Josh on the screen when I was predicting how this weird challenge would end up going. And it's, I haven't watched it, but every time you're on the YouTube studio, when I'm going to post a video, the top one's always to myself in 1 year. I think it's October 9th, 2023 when I made the video. So that will be interesting, but I've got to go.